Okay, so morning and welcome to my Pilates Online and welcome to this intermediate workout with myself this morning. On Fridays, I always try to focus on a lot more stretchy, twisty, movie kind of things to get us all mobile and supple for the weekend, hopefully leaving all stresses and strains behind of the week. So yeah, as always, just take care of your bodies and move as slowly, deeply as you feel comfy, and I'll try to guide you along the way. Perfect. We're recording. You are all muted. Let's get moving. Okay, so starting at the back of your mats. Coming to stand nice and tall. Just find all 10 toes on the mat. See where your weight is placed. Check that it's not falling too far back in your heels, but bring it slightly forward into your toes. Planting all 10 toes, maybe lifting up the toes and placing them down, feeling the earth underneath each one. Beginning rolling shoulders, feeling maybe how stiff, tight, etc. they may be from the evening sleep. Just let them fall down the back. We're starting off with 5 roll downs. Go slowly to begin with. Inhale. Exhale, we gently roll down. Not pushing, not forcing, bending knees as much as you need to, just to relax the body heavy down. Breath in at the bottom, filling lungs. Exhale through the mouth. Just gently pull belly to spine, restand, and let the head come up last. Can be feeling quite neural, don't stress if that's the case. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. Softening knees, releasing head. Doesn't matter how low down you go, just find a gentle forward fold of the spine. Breath in and exhale. Scoop belly to spine, let arms just hang and let your head be the absolute last thing that comes up onto your neck. 3 more to go. Inhale, really expand the lungs. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling down, releasing body, releasing head. Inhale, fill lungs. And exhale, draw up, hopefully feeling even minusculely more mobile with each little roll down. 2 more to go. Really emphasize that breath. Exhale, all of it out. Keep the weight forward in the toes, releasing the head. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, rolling up. Really imagine rounding each little vertebra, tucking it underneath you. To stand up tall. 1 more. Deep breath in. And exhale, chin to chest, rolling down, releasing body, and just hanging there for a moment. Again, roll your shoulders once more. Let them just relax. Let your head relax. If that means you need to come up slightly, that's cool. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, just relax a little further. Knees bent as they need to. Inhale. Try and let the body go a little bit more. Just 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, release. Give the head a little gentle shake, no. Gentle nod, yes. Again, can feel quite neural. Come find center. Breath in. And gently roll all the way up. Letting the head come up last. 1 more shoulder roll. Biggest as you can. Just to let the shoulders fall down the back. We're going to go for a little flow warm-up. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Finding the floor. 1, 2 onto your hands and your knees. Inhale. 5 little cats and camels. We round. Inhale to drop. Go slowly here. Finding that curl in the spine. And the release in the spine. 3 more to go. And release. Take care your weights are too far back. Center it in the middle between arms and knees. And release. 1 more. And round and curl. And release. Coming to find neutral. Tapping your toes. Floating on each, holding it there for 1 breath. And then exhale. Gently walk your hands back. And roll yourself up to stand. We're going to build on that now. Inhale. Exhale, force that out. Walking once more onto your hands and your knees. Check that wrists are right under shoulders, knees are right under hips, making a perfect little block shape. Breath in. 5 cat and camels. We round. Inhale, we drop. Really think of those lower tummy muscles pulling in and up. And release. Spread those fingertips. Try not to put too much load into the wrists. And release. Last 2. Round and curl, loosening up spine. Release. Last 1. Round and curl. Release. Come find neutral with your spine. Pull up your belly, draw in your ribs, and nod your chin. We're going to alternate arms. Right arm first is going to reach back behind you as you rotate open, down, and release. Alternate sides. Left arm up. Keep alternating sides as we go. Right arm up and release. And left arm up and release. Right arm, reach round. Good work. Doesn't matter how big or small that circle is. Just find an opening in the shoulder. 4 more. Inhale down. 3 more. Try to keep weight forward. Don't take weight back. Last 2. Good work. Last 1. Big circle. Arm. Release. Tuck your toes. Float your knees just off. Really hold belly for 1 breath. And then gently walk hands back. And roll yourself up. 2 more rounds of building on that. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Finding that articulation with the spine as you walk out onto your hands and your knees. Breath in, cat and camel, a little bit faster this time. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we drop. Open the shoulders. Exhale, round 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, round 3. Inhale, drop. Make sure that as you drop, you're not letting the shoulders come up. Open them out. Last 1 round. And release. Come find neutral. If the arm circles are too much, feel free to put your hand on your shoulder and circle the elbow. Otherwise, we start with right arm. Inhale. Exhale, we go. And back. Alternating arms, left. Just letting the torso follow. So you try and open the sternum to each respective side. Good work. Last 4. Twist and open. Remember, hand can be on shoulder and you can circle elbow if that's more comfy for your spine. Last 1. Up you go. Release. Spread hands a little bit wider than under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Draw belly up. Take an inhale. We're lifting up into downward dog, but keep your knees bent, so it's more about the back rather than the hamstrings. Exhale, we lift. Really press body through. Inhale, lower knees down. Exhale, we go for 2. Inhale to lower. Exhale, we lift. 3. Press body through. Keep knees bent. 2 more to go. If you're feeling uncomfortable in your shoulders, widen your hands. Last 1. Hold it there for 1 second. Really draw the shoulders blades down the back. Nod the chin slightly in for 1 breath. Exhale, hover the knees down just to the floor. Press our shoulders for 1 breath. And then walk your hands back. And roll yourself. We've got 1 more round. Hopefully spine is getting a little bit warmer. Breath in. We roll down. Finding the mat, walking yourself out. If it becomes too much for your wrist, feel free to fold over your mat and use it as a little ledge as well. 5 quick cat and camels. Really spread your fingertips here. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we open. As you round, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Press the shins down. Inhale, open. 3 more. Inhale, release. Last 2. Inhale, release. Last 1. And release. Hold onto the belly. Lift spine. Draw belly up. Connect ribs. Starting with our arm circles, you have 2 options. Breath in. Exhale, full arm. We go. Return. Alternate. So check here that you're not taking your weight back as you circle, but keep it over that one hand that's on the mat. Remember, hand on shoulders up is the modification. 4 more. And 3 more. Open out. Last 2. Last 3. Oh, sorry, 1. Oh, can't count. Spread your fingertips wide. Widen your hands slightly wide. It's almost mat width. Draw belly up. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. We go. Press body through. Inhale down. If you want to hover the knees there, you can as an added challenge. And a little hover if you want. And we push back 3. And hover or down. 2 more. And hover or down. 1 more. Hold it there for a second still. Keep knees bent. Draw shoulders down. Relax and press your body towards your thighs for 1 more breath. And exhale out. Hover your knees down. Everyone hold. Inhale. Don't drop your knees. Walk your hands out. Come into a nice strong plank. Make sure bum's not sticking out. Scoop it in. Draw your weight over your arms. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Right knee taps. Inhale. Back. Left knee. You don't want to drop the pelvis. Just drop the knee. And left. And press. Firing up into the belly. Press out of shoulders. Nod chin. 4 more. And 2 more. Out you go with shoulders. Last 1. Perfect plank. Soften knees slightly to walk your hands all the way back. Hang heavy. Stay there. Either grabbing onto opposite elbows or forearms to see what feels better and where you're able to. Bend your knees as much as you need to and just imagine pouring your body over your legs. So you want to feel a nice stretch in your upper back and between your shoulder blades. Gently, if it's comfy, you can sway your body side to side in this position. Come into fine neutral. Let that head go even more. Give it a wiggle should you need. Take an inhale. Relax your arms and slowly begin to roll every little vertebra up to stand. Hopefully feeling a little bit warmer now. Okay, so we're going to make our way onto our knees. So we're going to be here for a little bit. So if you want to, fold your mat into over once or over twice, just so you've got a little bit of puff for your knees. I'm just going to bend this down a little bit. Okay, so that is where we're at. Make sure that you're not too close underneath you, but you can make your knees a little bit wider than your hips so you feel somewhat comfy here. Tuck your toes behind you. If this feels too awful, you can untuck them, but we're going to use them for a bit of balance as we go. Reaching our arms forward. Roll shoulders back and broaden your arms so that they're wider than your shoulders. So I want them looking there and not there. Open the collarbones out. Let the shoulder blades just fall down the back. Squeeze your bum slightly. So engage your glutes just to make sure that your bum's not sticking out there. But then scoop gently over there. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're doing a slight hinge back. So we go. It can be a centimeter back. Release. What you're looking for is a nice stable tummy here. Inhale back. Adjusting the fold and puff around your knee if you need to. Inhale. And this is not at all about how far back you can go. It's how stable you can keep your pelvis as you do a slight hinge back. 4 more to go. Bum gently squeezing, abdominals hold. And this is so awful for people because generally we're quite tight in our quadriceps and this both stretches them and works them. Last 2 to go. Hold on belly. Last 1. Return. Grow tall, check shoulders, check neck. We're going to take our bum back. So now it almost touches our heels. Squeeze it up. And we're going to take bum back. Check here, the shoulders aren't moving. We're not rounding forward as bum goes back. We're staying down. So just that lower portion of the spine is moving. Squeeze. And drop. 4 more. Squeeze both bums equally. 3 more. Squeeze. Last 2. Drop. And squeeze forward. Last 1. And squeeze. Take a nice deep breath in. We go for our hinges back. Right arm back. We go. Inhale. Think bum forward. Arm back. You might be getting a really nice stretch or intense stretch underneath your feet. We're almost there. 4 more. And return. And 3 more. Inhale. Last 2. release, last one, little hinge, return, quick ones, bum back, bum, squeeze up, for 2, still hold the ribs even though the bum is going back, for 3, for 4, find that control through the movement, for 5, really engage glutes, for 6, squeeze back, 2 more, 7, squeeze, 1 more, 8, only 1 more round of hinges, I promise, both arms, we go, return, don't fling back like so, keep them in your eye line, squeeze back, breathe, check shoulder blades, are they heavy? You've got only 3 more of these awful things, eye line still forward, 2 more, last one, hold it there for 1 moment, draw shoulders down, draw ribs in, squeeze them a little bit more, and slowly come down, last round, we go, down, squeeze up, for 2, squeeze up, for 3, 4 more, think of lower tummy muscles pulling through, 2 more, last one, good, hold back, stop, so you've got a space between your heel and your bum, draw ribs in, tighten belly, tighten ribs, roll your shoulders back, holding there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, place your hands, step back 1, step back the other, fix your mat if you need to, good, it's part of the exercise, and come into your plank position. Press out your shoulders, nod your chin, 3 breaths. As we inhale, exhale, 2 more, really push out those shoulders, exhale, draw belly up, 1 more, exhale, hold, bring your right knee into your chest, if you can, place it in front of you, wiggle it forward and drop your left knee down, untuck left foot, give that foot a break from all those tucking unders, and wiggle this right foot a little bit forward so you can gently come into a nice hip flexor stretch. So think of both hips, shoulders facing forward and moving in the same direction. Sorry, I may sneeze. And just think of gently sinking your hips down. So not forcing anything. Hands can be on leg. If you're super comfortable, you can put your hands on either side of your front foot. Whenever you are sinking pelvis down, we're staying there for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, sink slightly further. Deep breath in. And exhale. Staying there. Right arm only. We're repeating those arm circles we did earlier. Quick check, you're not sinking into the left shoulder, but press out of it. Right arm back. We go. For 5. For 4. Now really twist the torso. Keep pelvis down as much as you can. Last 2. And last 1. Let's reverse the circles. Open. And 2. And 3. 2 more. And 4. Out that left shoulder. And 5. Return back. Sink your pelvis down a little bit more. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, tuck left toe, plant hands, draw right knee into chest. Try to get a moment where you hold there, extend out. Change to the other side. Left knee in, try place it down if you can. Maneuver as you need to. Dropping right knee and tuck right toe. Setting yourself up for your hip flexor stretch. Forward shoulders, forward hips sinking down. Feeling there might be a significant difference between one side and the other. Check this front knee isn't veering in, but plant all 10 toes and gently send it forward. If you need to wiggle this left foot forward, do so. You want your heel directly under your knee when you're in that full stretch. Roll shoulders back, either holding on floor or on leg for 2 more breaths. As we inhale, exhale. Inhale, sink a little bit further. Now try remain or try and maintain that pelvis position. We're doing arm circles with the left. Quick check, you're not sinking into that right. Push out of the right and keep it there. Circles one way. We go 5 and 4 and 3. Let the head follow 2. Sink pelvis more. And 1. Reverse circles. 5 and 4 and 3. Good work. And 2. And last 1. Come find center. Plant hands, tuck right toe, however you need to. Flexibility-wise, this can be more challenging for some. Draw your right left knee into your chest. Hold it there for 1 second. Find your plank. Lower your knees down. Press back into your rest position. Widen your knees nice and wide. Reach your fingertips as far forward as you can. Just let your head and shoulders and elbows be relaxed. Lifting up slightly to thread our right arm underneath our left. Finding a little threading stretch. Walking your left fingertips onto their toes. Walking right onto your left fingertips. And walking as far forward as you can. And then try to twist and open. So think you're trying to twist from the torso to peep under that left arm. Just for 2 more breaths as you inhale. Exhale out. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale. And out. Changing sides, reaching right arm forward, threading left arm underneath, right up onto those right fingertips if you can, walking as forward as you can and then relaxing the shoulders down. If your bum is a little bit in the air here, that's 100% fine. More about the torso twist than the flexibility in the legs. For 2 more breaths. As we inhale, try to peep and open your torso slightly more. And inhale and exhale. Slowly come back to center. Give yourself 1 more reach. Come onto all 10 fingertips. Reach even further, even further, even further. Pressing your chest down. And then gently draw navel to spine, rolling up. Shifting onto one bum, other bum, and spin your legs around. Okay, so let's warm up into those lower abdominals, or abdominals in general. Planting all 10 toes. Check that your hands are nice, resting nice and comfy behind your leg, and sit up nice and tall. We are going to be moving back and forward, so don't stress if your hip flexors feel a bit tight. In this position, we're not going to be sitting up for too long. Wherever you are, think of sitting up from lower spine first. So don't just straighten upper spine, but thinking drawing all the way up from the lower spine. Still keeping your hands behind your knees. Inhale. Exhale, just roll back and hold it there. So straighten your arms slightly. Draw the belly in, flattening the navel. Shoulders down. Now we're just going to move the lower spine. So we're going to think of sticking our bum out, still keeping our arms straight, and then tucking our bum in. Sticking bum out and scooping the pelvis in. And for 3. And for 4. So we're using the this lower abdominal warm-up exercise with support, and then you'll see we'll add the arms off the legs for a sec. Going for 3 more. How much can you tuck your tail? For 2 more. How much can you scoop the lower tummy muscles? Last 1. Release, release arms. Shoulders down. Imagine you're pressing down on something, arms wider than shoulders. Keep your upper body where it is, so you don't want to be moving up and down here, just the lower spine. We stick out and scoop in. Stick out them, scoop in them. Doesn't matter which way your breath's going, just keep your cycle going. Good. Try to keep your sternum still where it is, just the lower spine. 4 more. 3 more. It's a small movement, should feel super intense. 1 more. Grab onto your legs once more. Roll yourself up and sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll down into a nice comfy roll back. You shouldn't have a stuck out bum here, so really think of scooping underneath you, rolling off your sit bones. Okay, we're going to do 5 with support, 5 without support. This time our right leg is going to be lifted. Shin parallel to the mat, draw belly in. Inhale, we're going to stick bum out and round. For 2 and round. So you're thinking going on your sit bones, tucking off your sit bones. 2 more and round. Get ready to release arms and round. We go bum out, scoop in. Try not to move your chest, just your lower spine. 2 more. Last 1. Lower leg, lift, lift, hold behind. Lower a little bit more, maintain the position of your upper back. We stick bum out and little scoop. For 2 and scoop. For 3 and scoop, shoulders heavy. 2 more, scoop pelvis in. 1 more, really isolate the lower spine. Good, reach arms, breath in. We go and release and scoop and release. Looks like I'm not doing anything, my tummy's burning. 3 more, release. Last two. Last one. Release. Lift your other leg, hold on. If you need to wiggle forward like me, do so. Take a nice deep breath in, release your arms should you wish to, otherwise hold on to roll yourself all the way down, circling arms, interlacing hands behind your head. In your perfect tabletop position, shins try aim parallel to mat, and this time you can tap your tail slightly, so press your spine into the mat, sinking belly nice and flat. Your elbows should be in your peripheral vision, let your shoulder blades draw down. Inhale. 2 exhales, we lift. Inhale, lower. Up for 2. Inhale, lower. For 3. Inhale. For 4. And lower. One more like this. Release. Right leg down. Up 5. 5. Release. Up 6. 6. Release. 2 more like this. Really think of flattening, flattening, release. 1 more like this. Release. Lower other leg. Float, float, release. And up, up, release. 2 more like this. Keep belly tight, no tugging your neck. Abdominals lift, lift. Good. Right leg lifts. Up, up, release. For 2. 2, release. Use your breath. 2 more, sink and lower. 1 more. Release. Both legs. Back down, tummy in, pulse up, up and lower. Release. Now check the shoulders. Is your head heavy in your hands? 3 more. Good work. 2 more. Are you breathing still? Last 1, hold, straighten right leg, twist body to left, bent leg, we change. And 2, change 3, and 4, to 10 we go, 5, 6, really extend that pointed leg, 8, 9, I joked, last 10 we go, 10, 9, 8, can you sink belly in even more, 6, last 2, and 1, sink legs up or draw legs up, draw tummy up and hug your knees in for a little half time. Gently rolling necks left to right if you feel you need to release your neck a little bit. Taking a nice deep breath in and exhale, releasing any tension, neck, shoulders, anywhere else. Take a breath in there and out. Drawing your arms around, placing your feet onto the mat, lift your bum up and support your hands underneath your bum. So what it's going to look like from the back is you sort of holding your lower spine here, palms down on the mat. And all we're doing here is creating a little bit of a support for your spine that you can work your abdominals nice and hard. Still think of tucking your tail slightly, so really think of scooping belly down and flattening navel, but you made a little shelf for your body there. Let's float right leg, then left leg up, and just wiggle around until you feel somewhat comfy. Draw your belly in, tuck your tail slightly. Hold that position, don't move your lower spine. Exhale, we straighten right leg. And return, left. Inhale. If this is too much, you hinge and release. 4 more. Release. Check shoulders. Are they relaxed? Is neck nodded? Long neck. Release. Last 1. Both legs we go. Release. If you can't get to full strength, that's fine. Rather keep your back flat and tummy drawing in. And 5. 3 more to go. 2 more. Release. Last 1. Inhale. Draw tummy in. Check shoulders. Check neck. We're extending right leg down to hover along the mat and left leg up to the ceiling. So we go and back. Change 2. Doesn't matter if they're not straight. Doesn't matter how far they go. Draw tummy in wherever you are. 4 more. Tummy in, shoulders relaxed. 3 more. And 2 more. Release. And 1 more. Good work. Tummy in. Inhale, stretch legs as far as you can get. Take a breath in. We go for reverse crunches. Reach your toes up, up, release. So you're lifting off your hands, lower down. Adjusting if you need to. If it's too much, even with your hands, let them off. Take them away from bum. 4, release. Tuck your tail so much that your bum has to lift. 3 more, almost there. Last 2. Last 1, release. Come to tabletop. Interlace hands behind head. We've got last little challenge. Up we come with head. 2 rounds of 10 bicycles. Straighten left, twist to right leg. We go. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to get those shoulders up. Last 10, 9, 8. Sink down the belly. 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up. Deepen, 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 and relax. Feel sorry for your abdominals. Let your feet just rest down. You're thinking, what the hell? I thought you said we were going to stretch today. And bring your feet nice and wide on the mat. Just let your knees conk in and draw your arms out into a nice wide T position. Check here, the arms shouldn't be above your shoulders, drawing your shoulders up, but maybe even slightly below your shoulders. This way you can just relax into the front of the shoulders and the collarbones. Keeping arms there, relaxing shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, rock both knees to right, but keep your feet where they are. Inhale. So not moving the position of the feet, just rocking knees over. Inhale, center. Rock right. Inhale, center. Rocking left. It should feel nice after all those abdominals, just loosening up into hips. Release. And lift. And good work. Rock right. Last one like this. And lift. Come through center, feet still mat width, and rock knees to right, staying there. If this is enough stretch for you, try keep your shoulders down, relax it out there. If you can, placing right heel on left knee and just letting the weight of that right leg pull the hips down. So even as your legs pull down there, try to draw your ribs down towards your chest or down towards your spine, still engaging in the front of the ribs. Shoulders are still heavy, try to get them both on the mat. We're going for 3 more breaths there. So inhale, full, especially this left top lung. Exhale, let it just relax. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Should feel really nice stretch into back and front and side of thigh. Last one. If you cycle, you'll definitely feel this stretch. And exhale. And do that right leg. Keep your feet still mat width and just gently transferring over to the other side. Feeling out this side might feel different. Shoulders still planted, arms a little bit down. Nod your chin, relax your shoulders. Staying here if that's enough. Otherwise, placing left foot on right knee and just letting the weight of the legs pull you over. Draw now the opposite ribs, so our right ribs down towards mat as our weight of the legs pulls to the left. Shoulders heavy. Neck heavy, relax. 3 more breaths. As we inhale, fill the right rib cage, expand. Exhale out. And inhale. And exhale out. 1 more. Inhale, fill lungs. And exhale out. Coming back to center with that foot, so placing it onto the mat and drawing your knees all the way back. Letting knees fall together for 1 more round. Just letting the weight of the legs fall and the hips to relax. Walking your feet together now. Soles of the feet together, letting the knees fall out. Reaching your arms forward. We're just going to take a breath in. 1 exhale to roll up to sit. Onto your bum. Okay, so let's bring our feet as close or far away as you feel comfy. So it shouldn't be too uncomfortable. And try to get so both your sit bones are planting nice and evenly into the mat. Let's rotate our body over to the right, placing left hand on either right shin, knee, outside knee, wherever you get to. We're going to repeat our arm circles we've been doing. So as we're moving the right arm, try your best to keep your left hip rooted back. So still keep your hips facing forward. So right arm can be reaching just a little bit back. To begin with, both hip bones there and shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, big circle with arm. And return. And for 2. And return. Open shoulders, 3. hips stay rooted. 2 more, 4, and release. 1 more like this, 5. Continue that circle, same way. This time we're going to go over, and you're going to reach over to the left knee, draw it back. Reach over, now you're crossing over towards left knee, and sit up tall. 3 more, reach up and over, cross over, return. Last 2, reach up and over, cross over, feeling stretch in that right side. Last 1, good work, reach over and turn. Hand reaches behind you, either again holding shin, knee, wherever you get to. Sit up nice and tall, and then rotate to twist and peep around your right shoulder. Still keep pulling left hip back. For 2 more breaths as you inhale. Exhale, press out shoulders, twist a little bit more. Last 1, keep soles of feet squeezing together, and exhale. Slowly come back to center. Straight away we go over to the other side. So holding right hand to left knee or shin, rotating slightly so your left hand is ready for our circles. Breath in. Exhale, we do big circle, just round to center. For 2, plant that right hip back. For 3, and round. 2 more. For 4, and round. 1 more, 5. We're adding a twist now. So we do big circle and cross over. And big circle and cross over. Try drop that head a little bit. 3, and drop. Last 2, and twist. Last 1, and twist. Coming into neutral here. Closing the legs, bringing the feet together, and taking the feet nice and wide. So let's maybe let the outer parts of the feet trace be along the outer edge of the mat. Walk your bum a little bit forward should you need. Reach thumbs forward, inhale, and exhale, roll all the way back to come right onto your back. You might want to walk your feet slightly in towards your bum. So toes are facing forward. Our hips are nice and square, both even on right and left bum, so we're not tilting up and down one side. But plant your feet, relax your arms by side, palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale, pelvic curl, we roll up. And lift. Inhale, down. Good. We roll up for 2. And lift. Inhale, restack each vertebra back to release. If your knee is taking strain, try to adjust the position of the feet a little bit out or in, just to find a comfier position for you. Last 2. So your toes can maybe go slightly off the mat if that feels better, but don't go too wide with the feet. Last 1 like this. Really tuck and roll, scoop, hold, and inhale to release. Finding your neutral, weight heavy on your pelvis, slight hollow between spine and mat. Breath in, exhale, bum comes straight up into a hinge. We go, and lower. Right and bum equally, lift, right and left bum lift equally. And 3, and release. Lifting 4, release, ribs stay knitted. 5, just the lower spine working. Let's go 6 to 10 we go. And good work, last 2. Release, last 1. Release, 5 more pelvic curls. Exhale, we roll up. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll down. 3 more. How much like a Mexican wave can you move your spine? Last 2. Curl and roll. And uncurl, release, relax shoulders. 1 more, curl and roll. And release. Into neutral, breath in, 10 hinges. We go. Release for 2. Release for 3. Release for 4. Shoulders, neck relaxed. 5. Ribs still knitted. 6. Think of just the pelvis releasing and lifting. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it there. Drop your ribs a little bit more. Can you tuck your tail up a little bit more? Holding for 5. Squeeze your bum harder. 4. Even harder. 3. Even harder. 2. Lift up a little bit more. 1. Breathe in. And then slowly roll down. And let your feet wiggle together. And let your knees just fall out. So soles of the feet pressing together. And your knees are out. So reaching your arms up, taking a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself up to come and sit. Good work, everybody. Turn yourself around. We're going to come onto our elbows and our knees. Let me just do this way, actually. Okay, so planting yourself down, elbows directly under shoulders, knees directly under hips to begin with. Make sure your tummy muscles are lifting up, you're not just hanging down in your back, and make sure you're pressing out of your shoulders and not just sinking down. So really think, maybe everyone sink down to feel where not to go, then pressing out of shoulders, drawing up in belly and supporting all the way from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. Taking an inhale, exhale, just tuck your toes under. As you inhale to prepare, exhale, we're going to float just knees. So we're going, inhale, we lower, for 2. So this is our prep, so make sure you're nice and stable here. 3, release, 2 more. Think of lifting up in the belly. And 1 more, release. Right foot lifts, shift onto your left side slightly. Not too much, so don't lean over, but try to keep your weight centered as much as possible. We lift this right leg, imagine kicking the ceiling. And back, for 2, and back, for 3, return, press out shoulders, for 4, release, try to keep that 90-degree position, 5, hold, take a breath in, press our shoulders, draw up in belly, we float left knee, release, for 2, can be a centimeter, for 3, 1, 2 more, for 4, release, for 5, lower right knee down, so it just taps, last round, I promise, we lift right leg as we float left knee, so putting them together, breath in, exhale, we go, and lower, for 2, squeeze that right bum, your eye line is still towards your wrists, 2 more, release, 1 more, hold it there everyone, for 3, 2, 1, lower your leg, extend your right leg up, bend your leg and try and extend, reaching up into your spine. Take a nice deep breath in, straighten your leg, draw it back down, and set yourself up for the other side. Should get the heart rates up a little bit, press out shoulders, check that your eye line again is between your forearms or wrists, you're not dropping out and sticking your chin out, but really nodding and elongating the back of your neck. Tucking toes. Breath in, we start with 5 little lifts. Really draw up in belly. We go. Release. For 2. If your neck is a bit sore, drop your head even further to look towards the mat between your arms and your legs. Last 2. Release. Release. Left leg lifts. Breath in. We go. And release. Flex that foot. 2. From the bum and hamstring, float the leg. 3. 2 more. Good work. Hold it there. Really firing up into belly. Push up shoulders. Inhale, we float right knee. Release. For 2. Release. Try to keep the leg where you can. 2 more. Hello quads. Last 1. Release. Lower left knee down. Are you ready for last 5? Last push. As we lift left leg, we float right knee. Tummy up. Shoulders up. Breath in. Off we go. And lower. For 2, release. For 3, 2 more to go. Last one, hold it there for a second, go, go, go. And then slowly lower right knee, straighten left leg. You want to lift your leg up a little bit, find that stretch in the upper back. And then slowly lower down. Press yourself into a rest position, feel sorry for yourself for 2 breaths. Exhale out. And for 1 breath. And release. Just rolling up. We won't be here for long, so don't worry if you're not too comfy sitting here. Just interlace hands behind the head and just stretch out the front of the shoulders. So our anterior deltoids, the front here, work really hard when we're on our knees in any plank or elbow plank. So just make sure we're not rounding into the shoulders by working it, but also maintaining that flexibility. Just take 1 more breath wherever you are and circle yourself around. Okay, back we come, down into elbows. We've got 1 more little round here. So drawing up. If you feel you'd like to, you can challenge yourself and work up onto your hands. But if you feel much comfier here, stay on your elbows, no stress. So we're going to work into our glutes a little bit. Let's shift our weight slightly to the left and extend and tap the right toe behind you. Press out shoulders, draw up in belly, and let's float our right leg so it's in line with the hip. Quick check here, let your knee face down, so you don't want your leg to be opening up the hip, but rather get both hip bones facing the center. Take an inhale. Exhale, we pulse the straight leg up for 5. 3, you don't want to be dropping into the back as you pulse. Keep it still. 2 and 1. Now turn the leg out from the hip, so open the kneecap out to the side. We pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down, rotate, pulse. 5. You might feel it more in your hamstring with this position. 2, 1. Turn leg out, pulse. 5, 2 and 1. Circling this right leg back so your toe taps to the outer part, so to your left of your mat. And then we're going to lift our leg up so you can try and see it to the side of you, so it will come a little bit out to the side. We rotate. Think of drawing a rainbow back to tap and circle out to side slightly. 4, 3. Let's do 3 more. That standing bug should be working. Keep pressing out shoulders. Last 2, tap behind. Lift up tall. Last 1, lift up tall, hold. Press out shoulders. You're keeping towards your right toe if you can get there. Inhale, we bend right knee in and out. For 2, still in tummy. For 3, only 2 more. And 5, extend. Parallel everything down to the mat. Slowly lower your right leg. Come up onto your hands, and you're gently going to slide your left knee forward, coming into a nice glute stretch. This time, it doesn't matter how close to the mat you are, but just try to square off your hips first. So even if you're up here, that's absolutely fine. And then just slowly sinking yourself down. Taking your foot forward will make it more intense in the glute, the stretch, but otherwise just wiggle around so you can feel a nice glute stretch in that left side. If you're comfy to lie down onto elbows, if you're comfy to lie down further, go for it. Find yourself a comfy position for 1 more breath, and then set up camp and hang 10. We've got 5 breaths there. Exhale, just relax. Try that head be heavy, shoulders be heavy. 3 more breaths. Really think of relaxing down into that pelvis. Last 2. And exhale. Last 1. And exhale. Slowly coming up, however you need to. Tucking your right toe. Just transferring through a plank. Down you come on right knee. And down you come onto your elbows. If you did your first round on your hands, be my guest. Otherwise, join me down here. So, left toes tapped. Both hips facing forward, drawing up in belly, drawing up in shoulders, not in chin. Lifting legs slightly, we go for pulses with kneecap facing down for 5. 3, 4, 5. Turn leg out of the hip, not the open the hip, but just turn the leg bone out in the socket. We pulse. 5, 4, 3, out those shoulders. 2, 1. Turn kneecap down. Pulse. 5, 4, 3. Turn leg out. Pulse. 5, 4. Keep it small and controlled. 2 and 1. We're going to now circle legs. So it's tapping outer edge of the mat, so onto mat. And then try kick it up, take it just the outside of you. For 2. And open. For 3. Try not to move your right hip too much. For 4. Let head follow. 5. You've got 3 more. 6. And open. And 2 more to go. Last 1. Tap, lift, out. Good work. Take an inhale. Press out shoulders, tummy in. We round, bending our leg. Take it back. For 2. And back. For 3. Crunching tummy. 2 more. Extend. Last 1. Extend. Lower leg down. Prop yourself up how you need to slide right leg forward to come into a nice glute stretch. Hips face forward. Doesn't matter if you're high up here. If you want to put something underneath your bum, it might help. Go for it. Wiggling around, know what's coming until you find your stretch. And then gently relax your body into it, releasing head, shoulders, wherever. So just make sure wherever you are, there's no strain in your neck and shoulders, but you're just letting it relax, supporting yourself however you need to do that. 5 breaths. Really emphasize them. Deep breath in. Exhale out. 3 more. Doesn't matter how deep you are, just wiggling until you find that good stretch. Last 2. Last 1. And release. Slowly coming back up. Just tucking your left toes, transferring through plank. Stay there for a moment. Gently lower your knees and just turn to one side. I'm just going to turn to face you first. Last challenge. So it is challenging because it's a side plank, but I'm after more the stretch elements of this. So if you want to have a look at where I'm going with this, top leg is going to cross over the bottom leg. Bottom arm can just go a little bit further away from you, so it's not right underneath, just so you've got some space to move, and your top hand is resting here. So where you're going to look to go is to straighten your legs and make a nice arc rainbow shape of yourself, and then bending your knees, lower your bum all the way down. So make sure you are pressing on your shoulders, keeping ribs stable, squeeze your bum slightly to stabilize pelvis, but think of more that reaching over is what I'm after. One main no-no is to make sure your arm isn't going back, but you should be able to see your fingertips in front of you. That way you're getting a nice pure stretch in the side. We're just going to do 5 each side, reach your arm down. Press out of shoulder, ribs in, inhale. Exhale, we straighten and lift. Reach, reach, reach. You should see fingertips, and then lower down. For 2. And release. If neck is taking strain, you're going to look down towards the mat. And release. Only 2 more. Up and over. Go reach, reach, reach. Someone's pulling you. And return. 1 more. Reach. Hold it there for a moment. Don't fall over like me. And then slowly lower down. You can turn to the other side. I'm going to spin to the other side to set yourself up for round number 2. Top leg in front. Bottom leg behind. Arm a little bit further away from you, press out. Make sure also your hand is not back behind you here. You should again be able to see it in front of you. Arm reaches forward, ribs in, you know what's coming, breath in. Exhale, up and over we go. Really imagine someone's pulling your hip up towards the ceiling. And we lower. And we lift up and over for 2. And lower down. 3 more only. Focus on that stretch element. Last 2. And release. Only last 1. Up and over. Hold it there. Go, go, go. Reach, reach, reach. And then slowly lower down wherever you are. Come face, side of your mat, sitting up. And then just roll down to lie flat. Straighten your legs. Nice and long along the mat. Reaching your arms up and over. And just clasping hands or wrists wherever you want to. Now puff up the chest, arching the back, really just stretch. We're taking 2 breaths, really expanding the chest. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Walking feet to the right. Walking hands to the right, so you made a little banana shape with your body. Taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Opposite side, walking feet to the bottom left corner, walking arms to the top left corner, stretching into that right side for 2 breaths as we inhale, expand. Exhale. 1 more. Deep inhale and exhale. Get back to center, reaching arms up, taking an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself all the way up to sit, and come spin your legs around, and come up onto your hands and your knees. You're going to finish, or probably starts with that little flow. So rounding into belly, tapping your toes, float your knees up for 1 breath, and then walk your hands back, and then roll yourself up. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Rolling down, walking yourself out onto your hands and your knees. Spread fingers, breath in, quick cat and camels. We go. Press shins down. Inhale, drop. Round for 2. Should feel much better than the first round. Round for 3. Curl belly up. And drop, open collarbones. Last 2. And release. Last 1. Round. And release. To neutral with spine. Breath in. Right arm circles. Left. Right. Big circle. If still painful on shoulder, hand on elbow, hand on shoulder, circling elbow, no problem. Round you go. Let's go for 2 more. Right. Release. Left. Release. Hands wide. Tuck toes. Belly up. Inhale. This time, if you want to straighten your legs into a downward dog, go for it. We go. And knees down. For 2. And knees down. 3 more to go. Can hover if you really want to. Go for it. And hover if you want. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Hold it there. Knees bent or stretch. Does not matter. But just find that moment as we inhale. Exhale. Find your hover as you inhale. And exhale. Walk out into your plank as you inhale. And exhale. We tap right knee. Extend left. Extend right. Extend left. 2 more. Tummy up. Right. Release. Left. Pivot plank. Soften knees. Walk your hands all the way back. Hanging body heavy. Holding onto opposite elbows or forearms. Just letting your head relax. Bring your weight forward into your toes, not into your heels. For 1 more breath. Release your arms and rolling all the way up to stand. Taking a big circle with your arms. Interlace your hands, lift your shoulders up and then draw them down. Take a breath in, side bend to right, and center. Side bend to left, and center. 1 more each side. Really reach, 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 and center. 1 more. Over you go, and release. Doing a big circle, releasing arms back and down behind you. 1 big shoulder roll, hopefully feeling better than when you started. Let shoulders release. Quick check in with those toes. Lift all 10, place them each down. Bring your weight forward into your toes. Draw up, take 2 more breaths. Closing eyes if you need to as you inhale. And exhale out. 1 more breath in. And exhale all of it out. And well